Number one, he guilts you into stuff. He guilts you into having sex a certain way. He guilts you into doing this or doing that. The truth is, that's an emotional form of manipulation. Number two, they isolate you from your friends and from your family. What they're doing is trying to create codependency, a dependency on them. And they reduce your social interaction with other people. Number three, they frequently criticize you. This is called negging. And what they do, they systematically attempt to break down your self-esteem by saying, oh, your hair, it's not that cute. If I were you, I would have gotten another hair. Number four, they are superficially charming. They might love you one day, love bomb you, buy you gifts, and then the next day talk to you like your dog, talk shit to you like you just like, and you're wondering, wait a minute, is this the same person who wined and dined me? It's almost y'all symptoms of what a narcissist does. And what that does is it keeps you off balance. It keeps you wondering, keeps you wanting to make them happy. It's a form of control. Number five, they threaten you. If you don't give me sex, I'm gonna go find someone else. If you don't do this, someone else wants me. And they keep threatening to break up with you or they may threaten a lot of different things. I'm going out with the boys and we're gonna do this. But remember, it's a form of control.
Why do you think a man can come into your life, promise you all of those things, and then do the complete opposite? He is preparing you to be an emotional wreck for him. Like, he wants to see you be hopeful about things or how things could be, but knowing that it will never get there. That is manipulation, and they do that so easily. They use manipulation to get you attached emotionally.
New little series called Red Flags I Ignored. Ladies, if he's gonna tell you how to dress, leave him. If he's all like, you're looking for attention, who are you showing your body for? Why would you wear your jacket like that? It's not even on. Because it's fucking cute, little boy. Like, if I was in his house, like, this is how he would expect me to wear it. In fact, he would actually zip up my jackets to look like this. Like this. This little boy had every issue with my clothes. And I let that control how I dress, and literally was dressing like a potato sack. Skirts, they're no-go. They're not appropriate. God forbid I had to wear a backless dress for a wedding. Not appropriate. He literally would pick fights with me over what kind of bra I was wearing, whether nipple covers, sticky bras, strapless bras were real bras. And I am very much pro free the nipples. And this man was not. My girlies, they were not free for like 2 years. All the fighting made me just feel like I never wanted to dress up anyway, because why? Why even put in the effort to not even get a compliment, but a fight instead? Girly Pops, we are only young and hot for so long. These girlies are only sitting up here for a couple more years. So do not hide them. In fact, free them.
And some of the scariest moments for people that are users is when you realize what your worth is, they get scared because their intention was never to treat you to your worth. Okay, give you what you deserve or treat you in a way that you deserve to be treated. So when they realize that, what they will do is frustrate you out of that space.
Okay, this is it. If he is controlling, run. What do I mean by that? If you're dating a man that's very controlling, and I'm not talking about domineering, I'm talking about controlling. He wants to control every part of your life. Everything you do, he wants to control it. He's got something to say about anything and everything you want to do. He wants to alienate you from your family, alienate you from your friends. And when you want to go spend time with your friends, he wants to guilt trip you about it and talks about, how he wants to spend time with you too, but you're with him all the time. He wants to monopolize all your time and your whole life. If you are experiencing this early on in your relationship, girl, this is not something that you need to ever ignore. You need to pay attention to this, because when a man is very controlling like that, he is insecure about a lot of things, but that's not your problem. That's his. So if you're dealing with this controllingness and you're seeing that now, run. That's my tip.
Have you ever been in a toxic relationship where your partner takes up all your time? They don't let you hang out with any other friends or family. They just feel like they're controlling of your time, energy, and who you're allowed to hang out with. They probably don't nurture their own friendships or family relationships. And maybe that started once they were with you. Meaning how they understand love is codependency. It comes from a really deep abandonment wound. Let's say that you were an only child for many years and then your brother or your sibling just comes into your life. And now your parents spend all of their time, energy, and attention and maybe give that sibling things that you didn't get. So now as a child or even a teenager, you're internalizing that your parents are abandoning you and don't love you as much as they love your sibling. So what that teaches you to do is that the next love in your life, the next partner you
Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, we are talking about how some men control and use women in a relationship. Whether you have seen this happen to a friend or even experienced it yourself, understanding this behavior can really help you set boundaries and protect yourself. Now, this is not about blaming anyone, but about identifying toxic patterns that can stick into relationship. Often these tactics are subtitles, so it's easy to miss them until you in too deep. If you know what to look for, you are in much a stronger position to stay in control of your own happiness. The first tactic where you dive in is isolation. Some men will try to separate you from your friends and family. It may start off innocent, like him saying he misses you when you're out with friends, but over time, he may start complaining whether you want to hang out with others or constantly call and text when you're over with your family, making you feel guilty even wanting a life aside of him. Why does he do this? Because if you are isolated, he becomes your main source of emotional support. It makes it easy for him to keep you dependent and less likely to leave. Another thing is a big one, emotional manipulation. Ever been with someone who made you feel like everything was your fault or who twisted situations around to make you question your own memory and experience? That's called gaslighting. It's a powerful way to control someone. This kind of manipulation wears you down over time. If he always making you feel guilty or feel like bad guy, you start accepting his vision of events even if it doesn't feel right. It's about controlling how you feel about yourself and the relationship. Let's now talk about financial control. This might look like him taking charge of all the money decisions or maybe criticizing how you spend your own money. In some cases, he may even restrict your access to shared funds. Why? Because if he controls the money, it's hard for you to make choices independently. If things go wrong, you feel financially stuck. Financial control is superpower because money is security. Without it, living becomes more harder. And that's often exactly what a controlling partner wants. Another tactic is undermine your self-esteem. This is where he makes subtitle digs at your appearance, intelligence, or skills. Maybe you're always joking about how you lucky to have him or how downplays your achievements. This constant undermine is not just hateful, it keeps you feeling insecure and second guessing your value, which makes you more likely to stay in relationship where you feel not good enough to ask for better. Let's talk about using love as bargaining chip. This is when it makes you feel like you have to earn his love or approval. Maybe he withdraws affection or attract distant when you don't do things his way, making you feel like you have to constantly improve yourself to keep him happy. Okay, so this tactic make you feel conditional, which keeps you focused on making him happy instead of focusing your own needs and boundaries. So if any of this sounds familiar, you know that you're not alone. A lot of people are going through this. So in a healthy relationship is built respect, good communication, and spending quality time together. So we've seen a lot of women who have controlling partners. Okay, so you want to start a job, they'll say no, this job is not good for you. You shouldn't start this job. Okay, it doesn't suit you. You just want to do something for yourself, they don't. And this kind of people are controlling like this. Even if they say no, you don't have to work, mind you, they'll just give you little money to do something for yourself. Okay, so ladies, wake up. You need to wake up. And again, when you're choosing a partner, please, I'm always saying marriage is a lifetime thing. So choose wisely. Don't choose something which you're not going to manage to live with, okay, or someone. Choose someone who's going to be there and someone who's your friend, someone who can who understands you better. Okay, because marriage is not an easy journey. Remember, you're going to spend in this time with this person every time. So you just have to be smart. Yeah. So there are a lot of men who are controlling because they are scared that you may be taken with from someone. Okay. So we've seen a lot of controlling behaviors in men where I came across a certain lady, her sister was helping her with money to buy things, and this man was so jealous about it. He was saying, no, your sister gives you too much money. She does things before I even do. Because remember, this person stays at one time without a phone for 2 months. Imagine. And the man says, when the sister sends money to buy them phone, and this man says, no, your sister do too much for you. Hey, I wanted to buy you a phone, but I can't even buy for my wife a phone. Like this man is just gaslighting things, changing things, and he has so much hate for her sister. And this man always forget that these people are siblings. Okay, you can't separate them no matter what. Yeah, so I don't know what you think about today's video, guys. How does men control and use women? Have you ever felt controlled, used, or anything? Guys, let's comment in the comment section. I would love to hear from you guys. What really happened and how did it go? And men, I'm talking to you. Why do you love controlling women? Okay, so I would love to hear from all of you guys. So thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.